Hello and welcome to episode 4 of VERSUS4, the challenge that pits 8 creators all to manage Juventus for a season across 2 groups, and obviously the top 2 from each group will go through to a second season to decide the ultimate champion. You obviously know all about this already, but if you look below, there is a link to Custard Profit's latest recap, so obviously if you haven't been around and watched everybody else's videos, shame on you, but also you can go and watch that and I'll let you know how everything's going on. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, things have been going pretty well. I have dropped yet more points. I mean, we'll have a look at the league first. We are top. We're on 83 points. We've got a B+ in terms of our manager performance, which is great. You'll notice a notable criticism disappointed about Juve's Italian Serie A 1-1 draw with Inter. Well, guess what? That happened a little while ago. If we go back up here, I drew with Inter on Saturday, the 29th of September in 2019. And as it was, the only goal we got was an own goal. Well, unfortunately, in fact, I'm just going to filter out everything bar the Serie A. I'll make it a little bit easier to see. Yeah. So, we drew with Inter, as I said. Well, guess what? I drew with Inter again. This time we were at home. We were away last time. Costa got a goal. But ultimately, it was very disappointing. I mean, you can see, we had 24 shots, only 10 on target. We did have 58% of the possession, but Dybala didn't play well. Ronaldo didn't play well. I mean, Costa got player of the match, but you know what I mean? It's not good enough. It really isn't good enough. I mean, Higuain came on, didn't do very well. Brunori came on. Maybe did slightly better, and you all know about Brunori. He's the guy, I don't know why he's here. So, he didn't score a goal. But yeah, so overall, so far this season, we have dropped 4 points. Which might not sound a lot, and it certainly isn't for me playing any Football Manager game. But like I say, I don't normally manage big clubs. And knowing how some of the others are doing, Custard Profit, chasing lamely, you know, I can't, you can't even really afford a draw. So, outside of that, the other thing that is, if we have a look at the Serie A, we are now qualified for the Champions Cup, which is great. However, in today's match, which is against Spal, you've already seen us play Spal in, I think it's episode 2. We're obviously playing them again. They're down to 17th. If we beat them in this episode, we're champions. And that's with still, I think, 8 games to go after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so if I win this game, I'm champion. And then I've just got to see if I can get a result for the last 8 games. The reason why I'm mentioning this, of course, is if you followed me in Versus 3, you'll know that with FC20, I managed to win the cup. Technically twice, because I won it in my second season as well. But the problem was, both times after I won the cup, it just destroyed my league form. In the second season, I think the final few games were all draws, and I dropped points in the previous one. I literally, in the first season, which was the competition season, I barely managed to win it, if you know what I mean. It was close enough. Custard Profit was right there. So, obviously, this is a different scenario in as far as I'm not dropped anywhere near the points I did at FC20. But what I'm scared of is if we beat Spal, which I'm fairly confident we will, I don't want it to screw our form. Basically, I don't want them to go, well, we've won now, we're not going to bother. And like I say, I couldn't make that happen with SC20, so I'm hoping I can do a better job of it with Uwe. So, as far as transfers are concerned, there has been another transfer, albeit out. So it's been 2 players actually leave since you last saw me. One of them is Giuseppe Leone. I didn't feel like he had much future with the club, but Sampdoria paid $500,000 for him, so we'll take it. But it's Blaise Matuidi is the latest person to go. I managed to get $4 million for him, which, considering I saw somebody else selling for $15 million, and bearing in mind he had been playing for them, because of course he's not played much for me this season. He had 3 starts, and that's about it. Well, technically it's 4 sub-appearances, because one of them was obviously in the cup, but as you can see, he was not a first-choice player. I think he has been for some other people, and he isn't a bad-looking player, if you know what I mean. But he got a little bit upset with me. because he wanted to play more, and no, that was it. He wanted to go out on loan, and I tried to get him a loan, didn't happen. He complained, so I sold him. And Guangzhou, who have actually now bought 2 players from us this season, because they of course bought Regani as well. If we actually have a look at their senior squad, yeah, there's Daniele Regani, and they've also got Blaise Matuidi now. So yeah, they've brought in a couple of players, I guess, from us, but. Outside of that, if we actually go and look at the schedule and see where we've done, the last time you saw us was against Lazio. The 1-0 winner, home win over Lazio. It was a tough old game. We won it 1-0. After that, we faced off away at Genoa, and we won it. But I tell you what, we were obviously favourites for it. But and as you can see, we dominated them in terms of shots and shots on target. I was playing a little bit more direct. I wasn't playing possession football, but yeah, we only won 1-0. Dybala didn't play bad. Again, we were on the narrow formation, which you saw last time. It has, of course, since changed since then, because we had a few people come back from injury and then a few people go off injury. So after that, it was Udinese. We beat them away 3-1. Dybala got 2 with Costa getting 1. And then it's that Inter game. We just drew 1-1. Like I say, I mean, I've already mentioned this, I know, but we were dominant. Literally, pretty much across the board. But we just couldn't break them down. Like I say, Ronaldo didn't play great. Dybala didn't play great. That's not what you need, really. So, after that, we had Bologna away, and we beat them 4-1. Higuain got 1. Dybala got 2, one of them penalty, and Bernardeschi got 1 as well. I'm not sure if it's this point. No, it isn't. Not quite yet. But poor old Higuain is injured. He's out for 3 months. I mean, it's pretty much, I think it's 3 months or 2 months. Either way, it was around about this point that it happened. It might have been the Napoli game. Let's have a look. Which we won 3-1 away. Again, really tough game. They made us work for it. But no, it wasn't that matched. Oh no, Higuain must have already got... Oh no, we got injured in training, sorry, because yeah, he wasn't actually on the bench. Or indeed in the match. But yeah, we beat them 3-2. Like I say, it was a real struggle. Again, I was playing possession football this time. We handled that. We had more shots and more shots on target, and we scored 3 goals. But honestly, it could have easily have been 3-3 had Mertens not missed that penalty. Parma were next, and that was our last game. Managed a 3-0 home win over them. 2 goals from Ronaldo and 1 from Bernardeschi. If we have a look at the player stats over here, we've got 2 of the top 3 goal scorers for the division, which is Ronaldo and Dybala, and Lukaku's in second. And to be honest with you, I'd considered whether or not he might be a target for replacement for Higuain next season, but given that he plays as a target man, possibly not. If he was replacing Dybala, maybe, or if I wanted to play Dybala as an advanced forward, maybe, but I don't think that's going to happen. But in terms of the average ratings, Pjanic and Dybala are the top 2 for the division, with Zappacosta in 3rd place. He is right back for Chelsea. Oh, he's on loan from Chelsea. There you go. Yeah, playing for Roma. Originally came from Torino. I guess he's not getting in the Chelsea side. So yeah, so that's interesting. I'm actually going to scout him. Oh no, we have scouted him. We do need a new right back. I think I'm just going to... Oh, you're already on my shortlist. Apparently, I've already gotten into this with Zappacosta. In terms of assists, Luis Alberto for Lazio has got the most, with Cuadrado for Juventus managing 2nd place for that. But he's had a good season. He's knocking it on the head a bit at 31. But yeah, he's been pretty solid. 30 games, 5 sub-appearances, 2 goals, 13 assists. 7.37 average rating. And I say he does play right wing. He also plays right back. And he also plays attacking midfielder right at times. So he's good all down that side, to be fair. And he is quite an exciting player to watch. Yeah, we haven't got the best player of the matches, or clean sheets, or yellow cards. So I guess that's a good thing as far as the yellow cards are concerned. But in terms of our injuries, we're actually not too bad at the moment. And I say that. Cuadrado pulled a calf. He's going to be out for about a week. Higuain, and I did tweet about this at the time, I had a few more injuries. It says out for 3 to 6 weeks. It was initially about sort of 2 months, but from a torn abdominal muscle. That sounds painful, doesn't it? So he's with the specialist. I don't know if he's going to make it back for the end of the season. I really, really don't. Nacho has got a hip injury and he's out 3 to 6 weeks as well. And Nacho, he's not done bad for us. Again, I haven't played him a great deal. As you can see, he's had 4 starts, 2 sub appearances. But he was brought in on loan as backup for that right back position. And when called upon, he's managed it. And in fairness, he's even played in centre defence and done a half decent job. So not a bad loan signing on my part, but again, not exactly a standout player, and obviously not available at the moment. So, like I say, slight improvement on where we are. Recent return from injury, of course, is James Rodriguez. He hasn't been getting that many games since he joined, unfortunately, and you'd think with his technical skills, he'd be able to sort of walk into the team. But given that I don't actually play an AMC that often, he's not really getting in. So more often than not, he'll play on either of the wings, which he's managed all right. 3 starts, 1 goal, and 7.05 average rating. You've got 1 player of the match in that. So he's not done bad, but obviously it's not his preferred choice. The other problem is, of course, I think... No, okay. I thought he'd maybe complained about his lack of playing time, but he hasn't, so that's good too. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. Obviously... Oh, yeah, we haven't actually looked at the other competitions either, have we? No, we have not. All right, well, we'll start with the Super Cup. I think you already know about that one. Oh, no, you don't. We're in the final. We obviously beat Fiorentina 2-1 at home. You already know about that. And in the quarterfinal, beat Milan 1 at home. We then played Napoli at home. This was a 2-legger and beat them 3-1. Goals from Dybala, Ronaldo. In fact, he got 2. 1 penalty and 1 that he scored on the 94th minute. But when we went to play them again away, they actually beat us 1-0. Unfortunately, we'd gotten a big enough aggregate goal difference that we obviously went through. So we are actually up against Inter, the only team that's held us to a draw both times this season in the cup final. So I'm going to live com that when it happens and obviously put it out as a supplemental episode because, you know, why not? But I don't lie to you, it's Inter. It'd be nice to beat Inter for a change this season, but there's no guarantees. So moving on from there, we got the actual, that was the Italian Cup, not the Super Cup. The Super Cup, we won against Lazio, 1-0. Ronaldo on the 45th minute, I think I already told you this. But, Champions Cup. As you know from last time we talked, we went through top of our group, having beat Benfica in the final game. So we struggled against Lille with a 2-2 draw, and we struggled against Krasnodar, getting beaten 1-0 away. So still made it through. Like I say, it wasn't the strongest group either, so I can only imagine how bad it would have been if we'd have had the likes of, I don't know, Real Madrid. But anyway, after that we had Valencia. And the first leg, which was away, whoa, that was a tough one. We lost it 3-2. They had slightly better possession. They had slightly better shots, but not quite as good shots on target. But, you know, as you can see, Ronaldo got player of the match performance. Dybala did well. There's a couple of below average performances, but generally we played pretty well. But Valencia were just that little bit better. So I was wondering if this was kind of the writing on the wall for our European campaign. But when it came to the second leg, when they came to see us, we managed to beat them 3-1. So overall, we beat them 5-4 across the 2 legs. So, but as you can see, they had a better possession. I was playing a bit more direct this time. 21 shots, only 7 on target. I was playing a little bit too direct, but then they only had 12 and 3. So, but as you can see, we were the better team, and we came away 3-1. So that puts us in the quarterfinal, which is going to be against Tottenham, and there's 2 legs for that. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, in terms of how Tottenham are doing, they're actually 3rd in the Prem. They're a little bit off the pace as far as Liverpool and Man City are concerned in terms of setting the pace, but they are still in 3rd. In fact, Everton are in 4th. That's unheard of. What's going on? So we'll see where that is at the end of the season. But yeah, so that's going to be our challenge coming up for the Champions League. Okay, it is time for Juventus away at Spal in goal. It's Chesney, a back four of Sandro, Bonucci, Demirol and Danilo. Defensive midfield, Pjanic. Central midfield, Rabiot. Right wing, Bernardeschi. Left wing, Ronaldo. Up front, it's Brunori and Dybala. Well, Brunori's having to play, but he is, well, he's not in perfect condition. He wasn't match sharp anyway. But we have a little bit of a striking issue, and I wanted Ronaldo to play out on the left for now. We do have Costa. Should I need to bring him on, we also do have Cuadrado, and Bentancur, of course, is being kept out by Rabiot at the moment. But that's fine, that's fine. Like I say, if we win this, we're champions. So let's hope that's how it's going to be. So they need encouragement, give them a lift. Actually, what does that say? They shouldn't need much encouragement, but with the title at stake, give the team a bit of a lift. All right, well, passionately. Don't know if it's one for the fans, really. Yeah, pick up where you left off last time. Kind of helped. Quality finishing. Midfield. And defensive work. That's not bad. Everybody's fairly well motivated. Okay. Oh, yeah. Just going to have a quick look at this. Is there anybody whose composure is a bit good? I always tend to have a look, see who's got good composure, or indeed bad composure. That's not perfect. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to press him always. Don't know about his composure. Basically, if they got low composure, and you keep pressing them, there's actually a reasonable chance of dispossessing them. And especially if it's a defender or something like that, that's exactly where you want to go. Castro. Don't think I'm going to bother pressing him. All right. I think that'll do. Let's kick off. Juventus in the all yellow and Spal in the light blue and white top with the white shorts and socks. And we're going to go full match, as always. Make sure that everything's working the way it should be. It is a Juve throw-in. Sandro. Pjanic puts it out. Bernardeschi. Back to Pjanic. Bernardeschi again. Looking for a way through, puts it out wide. It's Sandro. Trying to get a cross in. Does not happen. And D'Alessandro clears it weirdly. To that. No, well, okay, fair enough. Throw in. Danilo. Pjanic. Bernardeschi. Under the head of somebody, but he didn't make it. D'Alessandro. Oh, it's taken down by Rabiot. But fortunately, there is no booking for Rabiot. I don't think I'm going to yell at him just yet. Bonifazi, Zukanovic, sorry. Didn't catch his name. Alessandro. Spal coming forward, keeping possession. Oh, ball out to Alessandro. Sandro tackles him. But unfortunately, Ronaldo fouls him. And, oh, he's going to get telling off. Please don't be a booking. We need Ronaldo. Certainly not sending off. We'd have seen that already. Yeah, that's it. Don't book him. Fantastic. Alessandro with the free kick. Claimed by Szczesny. I'm going to go attacking. Let's go up through the gears. Creative. Come on, boys. Rabiot. Pjanic. Danilo on the wing. Pjanic. Cuts into the centre. Finds Rabiot. Rabiot didn't do much with that. And that was I don't know who that pass was for, but it was pretty poor. Danilo. Oh dear. Well, he's fouled by Castro, but that looked a bit messy there. That could have easily been them on a run to goal. So Demirol with a free kick. Ball forward. Darbo. Velocity. Darbo. I think I need to start defending a bit wider. Just because. I'll leave that as is for now. Let's use the offside trap. Nobody's playing cover. Fares. Darbo. Fares still on the ball. Dybala. Well, couldn't keep hold of it. Tackled Zukanovic, but Fernandez now. Come on, Dybala. Bonifazi. Another pass back. I love that we're pressuring him. And we forced him to make that kind of clearance. Oh yeah, I meant to change that, didn't I? I do like to counter-attack. I do, especially with these quick players. Sandro to Pjanic, Rabiot. I'm still on full match, aren't I? 6 minutes. Dybala. Out wide to Danilo. Demiral. You know, I'm going to go on to key highlights because we do look like we're having better things. Bernardeschi's in the box. And he forces a corner. Which came to nothing, apparently. We didn't get to see it. So, well, Szczesny with a goal kick to Pjanic. Demiral. Come on, Juve. I know it's only 13 minutes in, but still. We are attacking. Pjanic. Rabiot. Ball forward there. Lovely for Ronaldo. He's past his man. He's in the box. And he's brought down. It's going to be a... Yeah, it's a penalty. Ronaldo, please don't bloody miss it. Yeah, Ronaldo has missed one too many penalties. That's all I'm going to say. He's brilliant, but too many penalties missed. I normally let Dybala take them. I just wasn't quick enough this time. Fairness, Ronaldo did miss a couple of matches. But anyway, 2 shots, 2 on target, and we're 1-0 up. Throw in for Danilo, Bernardeschi, Dybala with the cross, and just wide from Ronaldo. Good effort. Throw in now for Juve. We're coming thick and fast. Now we've got a bit of confidence. Sandro. Ronaldo. Oh my goodness. Brunori has scored. Matteo Brunori. That's his 3rd goal of the season. He doesn't play many matches, but he can score goals. He's not... Like I say, I don't know why he's here. Other than that. Sandro with the throw in. A little bit of cheekiness by Ronaldo. Gets past his man. Rabiot gives it to Brunori, who of course is playing injured at the moment. It's a little bit of a knock. It's nothing too serious, but there he has. He scored. Sukanovic, Fares now. Oh, Bernardeschi dispossesses him. He's in the box. He's going to have a go. And he's forced a corner. Coming up 90 minutes. Am I on key highlights? Did I change it? Yes, I did. Corner. Dybala into the middle. Oh, claimed by Berisha. Well, we're looking good. 7 shots, 5 on target today at 0-0. Let's get creative, boys. Wouldn't mind this being like a 5 or a 6-0. Goal difference is going to play a part. And I'd like to see us score more goals. Talking of which, goal difference playing a part. The fact that Custom Profit sold Dybala blows my mind. But the guy he's brought in on loan does seem to be scoring goals for him and doing quite well. So, again, surprised at the Dybala leaving, but it seems to have worked out for him, I guess. Other than not being able to sign the right player at the right time. But obviously, if he goes through to the 2nd season, that'll be fine. Okay, it's coming up to half time. We're just... Oh, they've had a shot. That would have been annoying if they'd have scored that. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Ronaldo lost possession more than any other player. But he's made a lot of dangerous attacks, so that's good news. Challenge him to prove a point. There you go. Put on a worthy display. I don't think there's anybody who's playing badly. Bernardeschi, I feel like you could do a little bit better. You know what, that's it. Let's head into the second half. I'm not going to make any substitutions just yet. Dybala with the corner. All cleared. Fares finds De Alessandro. Ooh, Rabiot wants that though. Tomovic. Fernandez. Darbo with the ball forward. Oh my good. Patagna. Well done. Szczesny. Sandro now. Heading the counter-attack. 14 shots, 7 on target today. 2-2. Show some passion, would you? I don't know why you're nervous, Bernardeschi. Dybala with the corner. Oh, and it's there onto the head of Bonucci. That's good news. We haven't done bad on corners this year. Dybala into the middle. Bonucci gets up and goes pop. Spal 0, Juventus 3. Well, what can you do? Other than watch all these highlights that we're seeing. Yeah, I'm definitely on key highlights, so just double checking. Fernandez on the ball for Spal. Tomovic. Darbo. Ooh. Milico had a go and he's forced a corner. Alessandro to take it. Oh, it's cleared. Danilo picks it up but gets fouled in the process. I don't know that I need to bring any subs on. I feel like I should take off Brunori, but he has done well for us. Let's bring on Costa and put Ronaldo up front. Put him on as a winger and as attack. No, that's not good, is it? Yeah, I suppose it will do. Okay. Let's get creative. 21 shots, 10 on target to their 4 and 3. We are still 3-0 up. And it is a throw in. Sandro to Bonucci. Pass back to Szczesny. Pjanic. Lovely ball forward there for Bernardeschi, who has a go, but it's just wide. Looked like he nearly hit the steward there, stood up against the wall. Didn't flinch, though. Okay, come on, boys. We've won this. I mean, it's 87 minutes. We're 3-0 up. 88 minutes. Oh, goodness. Remember I said we won this. Well done, Szczesny. Costa on a run forward. He's got Ronaldo with him. Oh, and he has a go, but it's just wide. Well, there you go. Spal 0, Juventus 3. We are Serie A champions. I'm sure in this episode there will be plenty of Serie A champions in the groups. Certainly, I think Old Lady Plays will be. Pretty sure that good God, Football Manager Maniac, there you go, and Custom Profit will also be up there, and obviously Chasing Lamely, who has been absolutely stunning throughout. So it's just ridiculous competition. I'm glad that we won that. I am, however, slightly concerned. I'm just going to do this a minute. Well done, lads. Sealed the title. Good job. I am very slightly concerned about those dropped points. As it is, we still have 8 games to go. I'm 28 and 2 drawn, 75 plus 75 goal difference on 86 points. So I really don't think I can do much better than that, other than obviously not having drawn against Inter twice, which is one of those things. So as it will be, the next game will be the final game of the season. Obviously, I will be putting out a cup final video. And depending on what happens with the Champions League, if we get through against Tottenham to the semi, well, in fact, if we get to the final, should I say, I will live-com that too. I would like to get to the final. I've never won the Champions Cup. Never won it. So that would be very, very exciting and a personal best for me. So yeah, we've got to get past Tottenham. We've got Roma in the league after that, which is not ideal. I mean, this is the thing. Roma are a tough team. Torino haven't been doing too badly, I don't think, unless they've dropped a bit now. They dropped down to 9th. They had a good start to the season. I wouldn't say it's necessarily too many bad games. Fiorentina will be a tough one. Inter in the cup final, obviously. Lecce got a new well, they've sacked their current manager, so we'll see. Atalanta are a tough side. Milan are a tough side. Yeah, it's not a great run into the end of the season, but like I say, I just hope that everybody's performances maintain moving forward in the league, because like I say, this is when I won the cup with FC20, both times in fact, it just screwed my last few games of the season, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Obviously, now is the time to go off and watch everybody else's videos if you haven't already. And please don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe for more Football Manager videos, and I will catch you on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.